All right, I am gonna share with you how to write captions using Chat GPT. If you haven't already heard of it, it is a crazy software where you can type anything in, ask it questions, and it will respond. So what I'm gonna do, I have the $20 a month subscription. I'm not an affiliate or anything. So I'm gonna go to Chat GPT4, which is a lot better. So the first thing I want to do is write in my prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in. Oops, don't know I have my email address in there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, here's who you are. You're Michelle, a photographer who is also an amazingly detailed writer. You write captions for portraits that are detailed, emotional, poetic, beautiful, and relatable. And it's okay, but grammar doesn't have to be perfect. So the captions get moms emotional and get them to realize the true beauty inside and out of their children. You are also able to write in a way that is not cliche. For example, instead of saying memories that last a lifetime, you instead describe the actual scene and help them envision how they'll feel in 2, 5, 10, 20 years down the road when they look back. So basically what you can do is say, this is you. You could say, hey, you're a professor and you know all the scientific stuff about X, Y, and Z. Instead, we're saying that you're a photographer who is also a great writer. And then we're giving it how we want it to write, which is detailed, emotional, poetic, beautiful, and relatable, and also that we want moms to get emotional from it and not be cliche. And we're saying, okay, cliche is memories that last a lifetime. You don't say that, right? You actually describe things. So this can be canned. Borrow this from me, make it your own, change some of these things here, and then you say, okay, write me a caption for the image I described below. And then you can change this out for one of your images. And this is an actual image I have of my son, who is now 11. Okay, image. Jackson is just 6 months old. This photo is a close-up of his eyelashes, which are big. His skin is smooth. He is sleeping peacefully. A blue blanket is also in the photo. So it's great to have, if I just say it's a close-up of eyelashes and there's a blue blanket, you're not going to be able to get as much of details. You don't have to be creative here, right? If I just wrote a caption, this is my son. These are his eyelashes. They're big. His skin is smooth. He is sleeping peacefully. A blue blanket is in the photo. It's like a super, super basic caption that's kind of not great. So let's see what happens here. I already did it once. I'm going to see what it's going to do this time. So in the serene embrace of slumber, Jackson's dreams take flight, cradled within the tender cocoon of his sky blue sanctuary. His delicate eyelashes, like butterfly kisses, rest gently on cheeks as smooth as porcelain, stirring the air with whispers of love and a future yet to unfold. With every passing year, the echoes of this moment will whisper through time as you hold this memory close, a testament to the ethereal beauty of life's fleeting innocence. As you gaze upon this image in 2, 5, 10, even 20 years, you'll feel the warmth of love that transcends time and remember the tender beginning of a soul whose journey is a reflection of your own heart. Okay, so that's kind of crazy, right? So I actually like the one that it gave me earlier. Let's see. Let me go to that one. In the quiet sanctuary of slumber, Jackson rests his tender 6-month-old dreams cradled by the gentle embrace of a, I don't know what that cerulean means. I don't understand. I don't know. I would take that out. Each delicate eyelash, an elegant extension of his soul, whispers stories of the love that surrounds him. Softness of his skin, a canvas for the masterpiece that is his life, holds infinite possibilities. As you gaze upon this image, allow yourself to be transported not to just the single moment in time, but to the many milestones that await you and your child. Envision the laughter shared in 2 years, the triumphs celebrated in 5, the profound bonds deepened in 10, and the overwhelming pride of the 20 years down the line. Let this portrait be your anchor, a reminder that amidst the chaos of life, there will always be moments of pure serenity where love blooms eternal, and the beauty of your child's spirit shines through. Like, whoa, that's deep. Like, almost maybe a little too deep. Like, it depends on your style. You could totally post that entire thing. You could, if this was like for social media, just, use like a little portion like this, like the softness of his skin, a canvas for the masterpiece that is his life, holds infinite possibilities. As you gaze upon this image, allow yourself to be transported not just to the single moment in time, but the many milestones that await you and your child. And then you could actually take part of this And if you like posted another image in a few days, you could, you know, take more of this future pacing and do that. You could do so many things with this. The other thing you can do is I could say, okay, like that's good now, but rewrite to be shorter, humorous, and fun, and let's just see what happens. Snug as a bug, little Jackson snoozes on his blue blanket, 6 months young and already winning the eyelash game. This snapshot, a cheeky wink from the future, reminds us that time flies, but memories like these stay put. Fast forward a few years, and you'll be swapping tales of naptime battles, epic pillow forts, and the endless quest for the perfect bedtime story. Enjoy the peaceful moments while they last, because this tiny dreamer's got big adventures ahead. Like, wow. Now that is like a completely different feel to it. I'm trying to think of a new way of, okay, let's say, okay, I do like it, so I'm gonna give them thumbs up. I'm just gonna say good. They're just both good. I like them. I like both of these. You could give better feedback, but okay. So let's say rewrite as a letter from mom to the baby in the picture. My dearest Jackson, as I look upon this photograph of you peacefully sleeping at just 6 months old, wrapped in your cozy blue blanket, I'm overwhelmed with love and wonder. Your long, delicate eyelashes gently rest upon your smooth, rosy cheeks, whispering of the dreams you're experiencing in this tranquil moment. I write this letter to you, my darling, to remind you of the unconditional love and joy you've brought into our lives. Oops, sorry there. As you grow older, I want you to know that this photograph captures not only your innocence and serenity, but also the promise of adventures we'll share, lessons we'll learn, and laughter that will fill our home. May you always remember the warmth and security of your earliest days, and as you embark on your journey through life, let this image serve as a reminder that you are forever cherished and deeply loved. With all my heart, Mom. So, like, that actually kind of teared me up just a little, but it also makes me feel a little bit guilty because the photo is actually of my son. And I feel a little guilt that I didn't write that. Like, does it mean it if I didn't write it? So there's sort of this like gap of like, what should you use? What shouldn't you use? I don't know, right? That's a tough one. So, you know, here maybe we wouldn't use this, but you could use this as an example on your website. You know what I mean? Like you could have an image with like a, you know, dear son or something like that, type of a thing. So let's think of another thing we could do. Let's see. Rewrite to add that this image is framed above the, oh my gosh, my kids are at the cradle, above the crib. My kids are old now. In a white matted archival frame. Mention that this way of displaying the artwork brings a lot of joy and will last for years to come. Okay, so now this is more of a like, oops, I shouldn't have done the Dear Jackson. So I'm gonna actually stop generating. Okay. So I don't want it to rewrite the letter. I want it to rewrite, okay, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna rewrite your first response. Let's see if it does it now. Okay, so rewrite your first response to add that this image is framed above the crib in a white matted archival frame. Okay. Let's see where they're gonna add that. I don't know if it's gonna be basically this, the same, just adding. Okay. Right, so it's like kind of the same, and then it's like, this precious moment is immortalized in a white matted archival frame hanging proudly above his crib, a testament to the joy that fills our hearts every time we lay our eyes upon it. As you gaze upon this image, allow yourself to be transported not just to the single. So now it's gonna kind of keep going, but it kind of adds this like little piece of like sales, I want to say, a little bit more of marketing, like, hey, like, you could just use this in, if you have a price list, you could actually have that photo, you know, a photo of the photo framed, and then you know, the pricing, and then, you know, your precious moments will be immortalized in a white matted archival frame, hanging proudly above the crib, couch, or bedroom, right? A testament to the joy that fills your hearts every time you lay eyes upon it. Does that make sense? So you could change this into actually more of a price list caption. All right, I'm trying to think of another way, another kind of thing you can do. Let's see here. Let's actually create a new caption. So we already at the top said you are Michelle, and the reason I used Michelle, that's my middle name. I've got this like thing. So we don't have to, I don't believe we have to repeat all this. I think we can just say, you're Michelle. Write me a caption for the image I described below. Let's see what happens. You're Michelle. Write me a caption for the image I described below. Image. And then let's do one, let's see. 2 children, 8-year-old, I'm going to make something up. Actually, I'll just use my kids. 7-year-old Oliver, and, oh, there's actually an image that's coming to mind. And actually, he was 9 at the time. 9-year-old Noah are hugging tightly. They are in the streets. No, they're on the historical wood sidewalk in Virginia City, Montana. It's early morning and the warm sunlight is behind them, creating a halo of light on their hair. The streets are empty besides the two. Okay, so let's see, and I'm trying to add as many details as possible from this image I remember. Let's see what it does. In the tender embrace of brotherhood, Oliver and Noah stand as radiant beacons amidst the storied wooden sidewalks of Virginia City, Montana. See, that's so much better, the storied wooden sidewalks, than just like sidewalks. Their laughter echoes through the silent streets, carried by the golden sunbeams that halo their tousled hair. Which it was tousled. I didn't mention that, but it is. This early morning snapshot captures a moment of unity, a glimpse of the unbreakable bond these two young souls share. As years pass and memories accumulate, may the warm light of this photograph serve as a reminder that love and connection transcend time and place, and that the laughter of siblings remains a timeless treasure in the heart of every family. So I really like that. What I'm going to do, I want to add a little humor, saying like they don't always get along. You know, a lot of times they're fighting. Okay, great. Please rewrite to add some humor specifically about how they don't always get along. Let's see what it does now. Beneath a halo of golden sunlight on the storied wooden sidewalks of Virginia City, Montana, Oliver and Noah put sibling rivalries on hold for a rare moment of brotherly love. I love that, right? The empty streets echo with the laughter of these partners in crime, as if the town itself has decided to give them some space, no doubt aware of the notorious wrestling matches and fiercely toy negotiations that usually mark their days. Absolutely true. This early morning snapshot captures a heartwarming truce, a reminder that beneath the squabbles and skirmishes, an unbreakable bond of laughter and love ties these two young souls together. As the years go by, let the warmth of this photograph remind you that sibling connections transcend life's little battles, and the humor and joy of growing up together remain timeless treasures in the heart of every family. I really like it. It's a little long. Like, I actually, like, would go maybe just to hear. Like, I know I added poetic, so I'm wondering if I didn't add the poetic part, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe it would be better. But then I like the truce. I don't know, I kind of like that too. Maybe I'd go, I don't know, I really like it. I really like it. What we can do is we can say like, add something about the smell of morning air, if you want to add more like, all 5 senses. When I've done that before, it hasn't been great, but I haven't tried it in this Chat GPT4. So I'm going to say, great, please rewrite adding all of the 5 senses. And let's see what it does. Okay. So obviously we already had, what you can see. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of a new day as they wrap their arms around each other. The coarse fabric of their shirts, a testament to their shared adventures, and they weren't really wearing coarse fabric, just wearing like striped t-shirts. The empty streets echo with laughter of these partner in crimes. I don't know if they had echo. I like the echo though. Mingling with the distant chirping of birds and the soft creak of the aged wood planks beneath their feet. There was no soft creak. So see, it's kind of making stuff up now. And there weren't any birds. There might have been, but I don't remember that. They stand amidst the sweet taste of victory. I don't know about that. Let's see what else. This is kind of weird. The humor and joy of growing up together remain timeless treasures in the heart of every family, to be cherished through sight, sound, touch, taste, scent. That's kind of weird. I'm not. I guess I'm thinking if we're not describing vision, like visual, we need to actually describe what it smelled like, or describe, what something tasted like. Okay. So you can see how this is pretty powerful in creating some social media content for you pretty quickly. I think the main thing is creating you're this person, a photographer and a writer, or something else. You're this person, a poet. If you want to add in kind of your style here, maybe you're a photographer who's also a detailed writer and a comedian. Right? You write captions and then again, what is your style here? Do you want to say that these aren't cliche? I mean, I'm a fan of that, so it doesn't say memories that last a lifetime. And then just describe some of the actual things in the photo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually copy and paste this. Oh, I think I already did that, didn't I? Let's see. This is for, I think the other one was, oops, no. Okay, so these are both in GPT4. I want to see what it does in GPT3, which is the free version, the still free version. So I'm just gonna, do that initial. Why is this in here? I don't know what that is. In this moment of slumber, little Jackson's lashes lay like delicate feathers upon his cherubic cheek. As he dreams, his skin as smooth as silk, he is cocooned in the soft embrace of a blue blanket. May this peaceful slumber be a harbinger of a lifetime of sweet dreams and comfort, a promise of all the love and protection that is yet to come. I don't like that as much. It is shorter, which is nice. I'm just going to click regenerate and see what it does. In this moment of slumber, the world fades away, and little Jackson's lashes become the center of attention. So delicate, so long, they frame his angelic face like a curtain of love. As he dreams, let us bask in the serenity of this moment and imagine a future where he will look back at this photo, feeling the comfort of this blue blanket and the warmth of love that never fades. And I'm going to do what I did before and say, great, rewrite, what did I say? In a way that is more fun? Okay, I found it. It was rewrite to be shorter, humorous, and fun. I mean, I shouldn't have said shorter. All right. Sleep tight, little Jackson. Those lashes are longer than your future nap time. Okay. Rewrite your first response to have humor and fun. Jackson's lashes are taking a nap, and so is he. These lashes are longer than his dreams and just as peaceful. Let's take a moment to imagine a future where he'll look back at this photo, feeling the love that surrounds him, even in his dreams. I don't like the emojis. Like, what's going on here? I like the response that we got before. Let's see where that was. Snug as a bug, little Jackson snoozes on his blue blanket, 6 months young and already winning with the eyelash game. The snapshot, a cheeky wink from the future. I guess I don't know what the wink from a future. I don't know. Reminds us that time flies, but memories like these stay put. Fast forward a few years and you'll be swapping tales of naptime battles, a big pillow fight, forts, and the endless quest for the perfect bedtime story. Enjoy the peaceful moments while they last because this tiny dreamer's got big adventures ahead. I do think Chat GPT4 is doing a better job. However, I mean, I think it does a decent job. You know, the humor thing, I don't think it did great. I think it does a decent job on the free version as well. I'm assuming eventually the free Chat GPT4 will be the free version, and then they'll have Chat GPT5, and it's just, you know, the next version on and on. But anyway, let me know. I'd love to hear from you on how you're using this. I'd love to see your captions.